We're on the trip of a lifetime. We're in one of the most remote places on the planet. We're living in this bungalow which is over the water, and it's absolutely stunning. We have coral all around us, fish, and not everything under the water is so safe. There's anemones, bitey things, you name it. But it's been a fantastic trip. Little did we know things were about to change. As the sun was going down to this afternoon, it was so picturesque. However, tonight was going to be something intense. Even though it was kind of chaos, we managed to get our cameras out and capture the whole thing. The footage you're about to see is about 12:30 at night. Let's get into it. I'm just going to turn off the lights on the outside because they're just blowing too hard. Oh man, fucking, this is full on. Shit, Hallie, please help me.
Let's get our passports and our stuff. This is getting really fucking crazy. Come on.
Passports and that are in here.
Like, we've just been through a cyclone at home. We know what it feels like. And there's no fucking weather warnings here. There's no nothing. We didn't have fucking electricity or internet. How's anyone even meant to know if anything's going to happen? Yeah, like, okay, here we go again. It's coming. Watch this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look how high the tide is down the walkway, Brennan. Here we go again. Maybe you should put the medical supplies in there too. Look how windy this is. Okay, so this is our bed. This is like 12:30 at night. It's like crazy windy. I'm gonna use my phone on my... Oh, the charging blocks too. We should take them. Here we go again. Oh my god. We're in an overwater bungalow. We're in West Papua. Worried that this shack is not going to stand it, and if it just rips apart, we have to then get out here. There's a walkway. There's a plank down there. Yeah.
Go really low. It's going to be super slippery and it could blow you off there.
But we'd wait until the wind drops and then go.
We'll just go. If we have to go, we can go.
We should get our reef shoes out.
Reef shoes?
Yep. We should have them handy just in case it does break. Then at least we're not going to cut our feet on all the coral.
Clothes on?
Yeah, I've got clothes and a sarong. So just keep them for an emergency. Oh, there's like people from the village putting the torches out to the ocean.
Are they?
Yeah. People are awake, look. Everyone's putting it out.
Everyone's getting out of bed.
Oh, we could be going through a cyclone.
It's not a cyclone.
How do you know it's not a cyclone?
A cyclone, you have fucking weeks of when it's done. It's a fucking tropical low.
We're as prepared as we can be. It's the biggest concern is like we're not in like a house. Like this is okay. I'm going to give you an example. Like this is our wall. That is the roof. It's like straw and bamboo. That's just a gaping hole to outside. There, that's exposed. Here, that's the hammock outside blowing. This is the door here. You can see that's the door. This is Brennan packing everything up. That's emergencies. So it's going to get worse.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I don't even know where the safest place to stand is.
Under the bed. Or in this cupboard.
Okay, this is how crazy I look. I've got like 2 sarongs around me because...
You got both the sarongs?
Yeah, because sarongs are just like so... Like, I could never travel without a sarong. It can be like a blanket, a tourniquet. What do you call it? A tourniquet, a jumper, clothes, everything, all in one. So next time a lady tries to sell you a sarong on the beach for $5, take it. You never know when you might need it. We can probably just put our thongs on if we have to, but we can carry our reefs if we need
We're
to.
not carrying anything, darling, except for our fucking valuables. So, wear your reef shoes. If shit goes, things go bad, we'll take it off.
Okay, so we take our knapsack, and then, so we've got the knapsack, the bag, that bag, reef shoes, and that. Okay, and you gotta pack those up. Is there anything outside on the balcony? What are we leaving behind? We're just gonna leave food behind if we have to. That's the most important suitcase. Reef shoes are a luxury to put on thongs, emergencies. Snorkel gear here.
I'll put the snorkel gear on the shelf, so if the roof rips off, the snorkel gear's not
Okay. So we have Millie here. Say hi, Millie. We're trying to film it. What should we do?
Should we just stay here?
Or should we come in? Is it going to get bad? Should we stay here or go?
Maybe you have to go there.
Go?
Yeah.
He says we should go. He says we should go just in case. Hmm? The stuff here is okay? We might take this, that bag. Okay. Okay. I think they've already left. People think I might be being dramatic, but we have just left Australia 4 weeks ago in the middle of a cyclone. So I know how quick these things can turn south, and that wind was crazy. Did the other people, the neighbours?
They're in the
Where are they?
They're already in the neighbour's house.
Oh, they're in the neighbour's house.
Okay, this is not first time.
Yeah.
We're from Australia, mate. We get cyclones all the time. We live for this.
I bought you evacuation coffee and snacks.
Oh God, I can't even
There's the coffee there.
having anything right now.
Well, I always make sure my wife has snacks just in case.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Our guide, Millie, says that he thinks that it's safe for us to go back to the bungalow. He's got no radar. He's just going by sensors, so... He is. It's just, he's got the vibe that the burst of the storm's gone. So we're back in the room. Our chair's been blown around everywhere. Fix that up. I'm not as confident as Millie that this storm's over, but so we're not going to unpack. We got to keep packed. And he said if it gets really bad, we can run down the jetty, and they've made up a room for us, so we can jump and hide in there if it does get really bad. So
It feels good that we have like a backup plan. Like it feels good that we know that all we have to do is go to the end of the jetty. There's a room. That's a concrete like house.
it's not concrete.
Well, it's a lot more fucking secure than a fucking bamboo shack over the fucking water, mate.
It is
Like this is literally, we're just hanging on by some timber stilts in the ocean.
like, check out this place. It's just paper thin. Like, it's literally paper thin. See when you said to him the roof might blow off, and he's like, no. No. So obviously they've had bad storms here before. That's good to know.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also like from Australia. I'm a Queenslander. I know what cyclones are like. It don't end up. I always think don't underestimate Mother Nature when it comes to the force of water, winds.
That's true too, because we're out here. If the wind blows the surf and the sea starts to get fucking vicious as well, I didn't even think about the ocean.
Well, it's the current that can pull underneath as well. Like we are on timber stilts in the water. When we don't want the jetty to collapse at one end or the other end, we're trapped here if it does. Everything below us, we have sea urchins, moray eels. If it's a low tide, you can't walk on
We
the
literally
ground.
have sea urchins and moray eels underneath us.
Like you can't just walk barefoot. You've got to make sure you're prepared. Have you got your sea shoes? Like it's, you know, I think as as you grow older, you have more, like, you know, lived
Awareness.
experiences and awarenesses that shit can happen. And you know, if you're inconvenienced by just being a little bit over prepared, well, I'd much rather that than have the other brunt of the other side of it where you're not prepared.
Evacuation games on point. Hey, if something is going down, we both kind of know what we need to do, and we just kind of just pack our shit, get ready, don't really argue, kind of like we just kind of know what we need to do, eh?
Yeah, for sure. And I think because we've been through so many like crazy weather events in the last probably like 10 years.
Earthquakes,
Yeah,
cyclones,
floods.
floods. Yeah, so many floods.
So many floods. And, you know, and most of the time when people have the biggest issues, it's just being underprepared.
Yeah.
It's always underprepared. You haven't been given enough notice. You haven't taken it seriously. You haven't prepared. It's come unexpected. So I would rather just be packed and prepared than not prepared at all. And we're also on a remote tropical island where no one speaks English. We don't have any internet, so we can't connect to like any weather apps to have our own informed decision. We're just relying on like
that wind was blowing 60 knots.
Oh,
that was
absolutely.
hectic.
Absolutely. It wasn't gale force cyclonic. It was close to, you know, would have been like 60, maybe 70
kilometers an hour.
It felt like it was just like building, and it felt like a cyclone in the way that it would stop and you would have nothing.
It was weird how the weather just dropped. Like the temperature just went to cold, and that's when I realised just beforehand. That's when I was. Pardon?
Earlier in the night, like at dinner time, it dropped. It was quite cool at dinner time.
But just before it actually hit, the temperature went to really cold, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, this feels weird." Like it's starting to feel muggy now, so I think it has actually passed because I can see there's like, you know, gaps in the clouds, and the temperature's gone muggy again. So it feels like it's the back end of a storm. So sometimes you got to go with your own instincts, eh?
You do. You definitely have to go with your own instinct and just be over prepared, because some people don't have that luxury either. So we have the luxury to be prepared, and we hear the wind, and it was more just, I was more concerned about the structure of this building and
being on the water.
Yeah, being on the water. I knew once we could get off the water it would be fine, because we could just huddle in with the locals, and they've made us a beautiful bed up in their house. It's all ready to go if we need it, but we've chosen to come back here because it's more comfortable. I don't want to be in someone else's house.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's necessary. I think
if it was blowing a gale and bucking down with rain, absolutely, but you wouldn't sleep.
No.
I don't think we're going to sleep for at least another hour, just until this passes, though.
No, I had a coffee, so I don't go back to sleep. So there you go, guys. That's a bit of an emergency, I suppose you could call it. Our host thought it was a bit of an emergency, came straight out to get us, but we were already organised.
I'm the one who goes to the neighbour's house and knocks on the door, making sure that they're okay. No, they've evacuated a long time ago. They're already up in the neighbour's house.
They're gone, yeah.
They're already in the neighbour's house, sound asleep. We get down there and
we're banging, come on, get out, and they're gone. So,
thanks for checking on us.
Thanks, guys. See you on the next adventure.
If you see this, thanks.